everyone. This is Sarah Brummett.
Hi everyone, Eric Brummett. We're here from Mythic Life and are so excited to connect with you all and share a hot topic that we've been talking about recently.
And that hot topic is gossip.
Gossip.
Eric and I wanted to come to you guys today and just talk about what actually is going on energetically in your field when you are participating in gossip, listening to gossip, or you are the person that's on the other receiving end of gossip. Eric just got done doing a soul guide on your field, and so this really has to do with your field and hooks, cords, and psychic attacks.
And with your field, it's about our frequency. Vienna in Theta Healing is mentioned about gossip with the ability of manifesting, like our ability to create and manifest. And also from You and Your Inner Circle course, this is a huge thing about how do you draw really high quality people into your life? How do you build that framework of your inner circle? And it's based off trust. It has this integrity to it and honor to it. And I remember that my first real education around gossip was in my freshman year of high school. I went to a traveling school based in Est, and it was a school policy in this mini school. There was only about 45 kids. Was you're not allowed to gossip, and everybody held each other accountable to it. It's because there's three roles with gossip. You have the person talking about the third party that's not there, and then the person that they're talking to, the person that they're sharing the information with. So we were exploring how does it affect you and your field, each of these roles.
Yeah, so what we were really diving into and energetically feeling out is when you're negatively talking about someone else, you're actually hooking into their field and drawing energy and vibration off of their pain and their difficulties.
Which means you're drawing that heavy energy, that negative thing that you're talking about, actually into your field. And it lowers your vibration, it lowers your frequency.
Yeah. And this is also if you're the person that's participating in the gossip and listening. So each of you it becomes this kind of toxic hooking that happens.
Yeah, it really corrupts that bonding of trust. It corrupts your frequency in your field, it lowers your vibration and gets in the way of manifesting. And then it makes it so that as you move forward, people that do have integrity and being trustworthy, good, high quality people will be repelled energetically, magnetically. Like they won't be in your social field if you're carrying that frequency of gossip.
So we were talking about what can you do, because people actually used to use gossip. It was a way of spreading news. It was a way of connecting, right? Like people tend to gossip as a way of connection. And so how do we connect in a new way? And that's really by, of course, returning back to ourselves. What are we currently feeling in our lives in a situation? It's not about talking about someone else. And that's if we're needing support, if we're needing emotional support. Sometimes difficult topics will come up of situations we face with people, but it's about how am I emotionally being impacted? How am I feeling about the situation? So that can be a redirection. And also really learning how to, what I find sometimes is missing is how to really connect to people around what is their aspirations and their dreams, what things are joyful in their life, what things are lighting them up. So it's a bit of a redirection of just knowing how to focus on actually the person themselves and what they're going through, of their hardships and also their joys, as opposed to connecting about someone else or something else.
And so really that's, as Sarah was sharing, what you're getting out of it is you're getting to connect with somebody else on the topic that's being gossiped about. You're also getting entertainment, so it can also be this fun thing to do. There is a habit that can form around gossip. So if you find that you are falling victim to this habit of gossiping, then you want to look at what those attachments are. What do I get out of it? So that you can release those obligations and redirect what your true need is to something that is higher frequency. And if you find that people are gossiping to you about a third party, there's different things that you can do. You can address it and stop the conversation, go, I really don't want to talk about this person, and set a boundary. Or you can redirect it back to them, like, oh, how does that make you feel? And direct it back to them so that there is more integrity in the conversation
Self-reflection.
and brings it into more of a personable connection to the person that you're having the conversation with. That way it doesn't negatively affect you that you're being gossiped to.
Yeah, you're not hooking into that person. You're not hooking in and drawing from their energy.
If you just sit there and tolerate it, it still corrupts you a little bit. It won't really fully penetrate you, but it is still a type of participation.
And one of the biggest energies that actually shifts what we experience around gossip is also the energy of compassion. So when I hold a level of compassion for even the person that they're talking about and the person that is interactive, and I know how to really come from a heart-centered place of, like, I hear that's really difficult for you. Again, not engaging. It's almost like it creates a imperviousness to it.
Yeah.
You can always, and I love that Eric kind of guided us to this workshop today of really reading our energetic field, because it's important that you do clear your hooks, cords, and psychic attacks, and that we are always working on improving how we connect to other people, and we could do it without gossip.
So we have some wonderful things coming up with Soul Guide in the coming months, and this is going to be a real key element to look at is what are you charging your field with and where your energy is moving and manifesting. It's important that we're bonding together as healers rather than gossiping about each other and bringing positive energy in. So thank you everyone for sharing today and connecting, and we look forward to seeing you all soon.